Hey there, fellow travelers, and hopefully not arrested travelers as it is. Mark here with Wolters World, and today we're in Barcelona, the heart of Barcelona, having a great time. And the thing is, sometimes we have such a good time, some tourists have such a good time that sometimes they get in trouble. And so today what we have for you are kind of the 5 biggest reasons why tourists get arrested when they do travel. And these are ones I've kind of seen when I've been around and things I've noticed. And the first thing is alcohol is involved, okay? Look, whether it is drink driving or it is, getting into fights or being drunk in public, this is a big issue for travelers when they go abroad. And here in Barcelona, you have a lot of people that come here for their stag nights, their bachelor parties. They get really drunk and rowdy and stuff like that. And that's one of the biggest reasons why tourists get arrested is stuff related to alcohol. So just remember, if you're going to be out drinking and stuff like that, know your limit, have somebody watch out for you, and don't drink and drive. Because some places, they don't care so much about drinking and driving. Other places, you have one sip of alcohol, you could be going to jail for a long time. So be careful with that, with those things. So alcohol causes probably the most things. Now, the second reason people get arrested when they travel are drugs, okay? Now, the thing is, a lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna go to the Netherlands, I'm gonna smoke dope and eat brownies and have all this good times with drugs and stuff like that. Look, just because some things are legal about drug use in certain places doesn't mean it's fully legal everywhere. And in the Netherlands, actually, if you're carrying drugs, you can be arrested. And if you're going to go to Southeast Asia, you'll hear a lot of stories about Americans that are trying to, be basically drug mules and bring drugs back to the US or Australia and stuff like that. They get nailed and they go to jail, and they go to jail for a long time. And there's a big difference from going to the jail in the U.S. where they're, what do they call it, club fed, jails versus a Thai jail or an Indonesian jail. So you want to be really careful. Drugs and stuff like that, just stay away from it when you're traveling because you can get in really big trouble for that. The fines, it's not just the fines, it's hard jail time, okay? The third reason why people get arrested when they travel, I would say, is not knowing some of the local laws. Sometimes you don't realize that, hey, you know what? If you're feeding pigeons in Venice, you can be fined for these things. And sometimes it's not arrested, it's just getting fined. And there's other laws out there you might not know. Some places, hey, you know what? You might not be able to eat in public, or Singapore with chewing gum, or spitting in certain places. Things like that can get people arrested and in trouble, so you want to be careful. So if you're going to go someplace and you're not kind of sure how the laws are, you feel it's kind of different than your home country, make sure you look up, different laws in country X, so you're better prepared for that. The fourth reason why people get arrested or get in trouble when they're traveling is trespassing. And a lot of people think, oh, I'm in Pamplona, I'm going to go climb in the fountains, or I'm here in Barcelona, I'm going to be like Shakira, and I'm going to kick the water up in the fountains and stuff like that. Look, if you're going to go jump in Trevi Fountain, you better believe, in Rome, you better believe the cops are going to come drag you out of there. And the thing is in England, there's places where you can walk through people's yards because it's a designated path. Whereas in Texas, if you walk in somebody's yard, they might be able to shoot you, okay? That's trespassing, so be very careful with that. Just know, like, would I be doing that at home? No, you're not going to go jump in the fountain in your hometown, so don't do that same thing here. And the fifth thing I would say is, one thing I see with a lot of people getting in trouble is when it comes to religion and stuff like that. Look, there's lots of religions in the world, and we need to be open about all the religions. So don't be talking bad about different religions in different countries, because some places you're free to complain about religion all you want. Other countries, if you complain about religion, you can go to jail. So keep your religious kind of stuff to yourself, because you can get in big trouble for that, okay? So those are kind of like 5 reasons why I've seen tourists get in trouble while they've been traveling. Obviously some things, if you're stealing things, like the guys that go to North Korea and take a propaganda poster, obviously you're going to get in trouble for that. Don't be stealing things, because you will get in trouble, all right? So basically my advice is make sure you know the laws where you're going to go, and don't break obvious laws, because you're getting in trouble with the same stuff pretty much everywhere in the world. Just be extra careful and be a good tourist, not a I'm going to get arrested on this trip tourist, okay? So have fun, have a lot of fun, but not so much fun you get arrested. Bye from Barcelona.